J-Drone here. This is the Mould King UFO, and this has a very odd controller. Doesn't look like anything else. Every standard features on the bottom, your trims, up top, speed settings, and the big one was turn it on and bind it. And we are bound. I'm just going to throw this in the air and take off. I purchased this for $17.29. It's crazy. $17.29 for a drone with a battery, controller, charger, extra prop guards, landing gear, extra propellers, in a box, brand new. Crazy. Let's see how this thing flies. It does come standard with 3.7 300 mAh battery, which is a smaller battery than 500 mAh standard ones for like a Striker or a SEMA, which is a flat rectangular battery. These are more like a double stacked half a rectangle, if that makes any sense. And I just so happen to have 500 mAh that are almost the same size, and we're not using 380 mAh, we're using a 500. I want to see what type of time I can get out of this with a little more mAh. They say on the standard battery you're getting about 6 minutes. So with this, I would think I'm going to get maybe a minute more. I'm not going up too high as far as the mAh goes, only going up about 120. And this thing's flying. It's fast. It is pretty windy out. It's about 7 to 8 mile an hour wind. It's 55 degrees. Today is February the 28th, 2016. And this is doing quite nice. This is just as well as most quadcopters, 360-degree rotation. It does have headless mode on it, so if you're not familiar with flying and you think you might get disorientated, you could put in headless mode. Then you don't have to worry. It's going to go front, back, left, and right, and you're not going to have to worry about your 360-degree rotation. And this thing flips. It's a very nice flipper. At $17.29, it did not come with a camera, but it does have a port that you can attach a camera. It's a 3-wire, so if you have a 3-wire camera from any other quadcopter of this stage, chances are it'll plug right in and you can use it. You just got to worry about the mounts, if it's going to mount up correctly. If not, there's ways around that. And this thing flies. Very smooth, very fast. I do have it in the third setting. When you press the speed button, which is on your upper left part of the controller, it's always in 1. So if you press it, you'll hear 2 beeps. And then if you press it again, you'll hear 3 beeps. That lets you know what speed setting that you're in. And because it is about 7 to 8 mile an hour wind, I am in third speed setting. I started out in the first. It didn't fly well. Went to the second. Did okay, but with the strong gusts, it kind of got pushed towards those trees on the left. So we're flying in 3, and it's having 0 issues. This is very responsive. When you're in the third setting, if you're flying and you want to go forward and you press your right stick all the way down, the nose is going to go all the way down, and you will do a dive bomb to the ground. So again, it's very responsive. If you want to go forward in your third setting, you want to lightly press on that right stick, and then the nose will pitch down accordingly. But if you go all the way down, you're going to do a dive bomb. You can see as I'm hovering, it's kind of tilted to the right a little bit. The only reason it's like that is because I did not calibrate this with it completely even. It was kind of leaning towards the right, and thus the gyro thinks that that's the stable area on it, and that's just the way it is. You got to make sure when you're calibrating things that you make sure you're completely flat. But as you can see, this is having 0 issues flying, even with that slight pitch to the right. This thing's quick. It does have flashing LEDs to let you know when the battery is going to die, and it has constant LEDs for orientation. During the daytime, it's helpful, and during at nighttime, it makes it very visible and gives you the ability to fly at night. Look at this thing flipping all over the place, having 0 issues. And again, this is the Mould King UFO. Not mold as in green mold. Mold as in take a piece of clay and sculpt something, mold something out of it. Mould King UFO, $17.29. Says the distance on this is 100 meters. I do have a altitude meter, and I will test that. I'll fly it straight up and see if it's going to hit that 100 meters at some point here. Look at that. Press down and you see it almost did a dive bomb. And then all the way up, and we're going to bring it back. So fast. I think it's very quick. If you're looking for something fast, very responsive, under $20, I'd go with this. I mean, where are you going to find a quadcopter under $20, free shipping, that's in a United States warehouse? I ordered this and it came to me from a California warehouse. I'd say it took about 6 to 7 days, which isn't bad with free shipping. And I think our battery's just about out and those LEDs are flashing. So we're going to fly this until it hits the ground. I want to see what type of full time we get here. We're not going to fly high because I know the battery's going to die, so we're going to stay close. There it is. This is J Drone. Hope you enjoyed the flight.